I want to eat right now, Dad. All right, it's steak night. Thank you, Wildfire, for putting this together already. Peapod, thank you for delivering it. With some beer to help me through cooking this meal, Goose IPA is the choice tonight. All right, let's unload this kit right now. Got some asparagus, instant noodles. There's the beef. The marinade, some butter and onions in there. Peas, everything to make the sauce. So this is what we're shooting for. That's what you get at the restaurant. Let's see how close we get. And 4 easy steps. All right, so step one, what we're gonna do behind me, we're gonna bring a pot of water to boil because we're going to blanch some asparagus. Now it's time to marinate the onions and the steak. So just go ahead and take the onions out. Go ahead and maybe separate them a little bit here. And we get our bourbon marinade here. All right, so we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of the marinade on the onion. Just make sure you share that. Now it's time to get the beef. Go ahead and cut this open. Just gonna go ahead and pour this over. Turn them over. And then pour the rest on top. Make sure you get as much of this marinade as you can all over that tenderloin. There you go. If any's left, you just wanna go ahead, I'm just kidding, you don't wanna do that. Get a bottle of bourbon instead. We're just gonna set that aside with the onions. Give me 1 second to wash my hands so I can drink my beer and go on to the next step. All right, so we got the salted water boiling right now. We're going to take the asparagus out and cut this up into little chunks to put into the water. So this is gonna go in the salad, so make them as big or as small as you want. We're gonna drop these asparagus into the salted boiled water over here. Oh yeah, that's roaring. Here we go. Whoop, lost 1. Lost 2. Lost 3. Put the lid on this. It's only gonna be in there for a minute, so keep your eye on it. Set a timer, count to 60 Mississippis, I don't know. There's probably not a lot of time to do anything else but wait 60 seconds other than to take a drink of beer, so cheers. All right, so it's been a minute. Let's get these guys out. Turn this off. All right, now it's time to make the pasta. While the pasta is cooling off, we can make the sauce to put everything together. So take your instant pasta right here. We're gonna crinkle it up in there. Open the tops of each one. This is pretty cool inventions when you got kids like I do and they're demanding, I wanna eat right now, Dad. This is the stuff that saves you. Put this in the microwave for a minute. It's time to make the sauce. So we're gonna start with the mayonnaise, milk, put that in there. We're gonna add the white balsamic vinegar in the Ziploc. There we go. Some salt, 2 teaspoons. There we go, 1, 2. Going to add the garlic, a little bit in there. And finally, the pepper. We're just gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. So we're gonna call that a 1/2. Set that aside. All right, so we're gonna whisk this together. All right, noodles are done, so we're gonna grab them and add them to the sauce. Hot, 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 hot bag. Cool them off. There we go. All right, so we're gonna add the noodles straight into the sauce. Those look great. Instant noodles. Insta awesome. We're just gonna let these cool down just for a little bit. So we're just gonna set those to the side. It's time for my favorite part, time to cook that steak. So let's get things ready by heating the grill up to medium heat. I just brush it with a little bit of olive oil. So while that's heating up, we're gonna finish the pasta salad. So it's cooled off a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and add that asparagus in there. There we go. And peas. And then this can continue to cool down a little bit while that grill heats up. There we go. And don't forget, this last bag of arugula. Come on now. Stubborn arugula. Now grab your spatula and mix it all together. And your side is done. So the grill should be up to heat right now. So let's go ahead and cook that tenderloin. All right, before we put the meat on, just gonna use a little bit more of the leftover salt and pepper to season it. There we go. And we're gonna place these on the grill for 3 minutes on each side. If you wanna go a little bit longer, it's all up to you, but I'm gonna go for medium rare. There we go. Just the sizzle you're looking for. A little salt and pepper on the other side. We're gonna grab the onions too and place them directly on the grill. Got that marinade on there. Hopefully we have enough space. We might have to inch a little bit in there. All right, like I said, 3 minutes and then flip it so you get 3 on each side. While that's going on, I'm gonna clean up just a little bit, have another drink of beer, and we should be eating steak in no time. All right, steaks are done. Let's go ahead and pull them off. Put them on to let them rest. Over here. And I'm gonna grab the onions too. All right, while these are resting, we're just gonna take some butter that we melted in the microwave while they were finishing up. Go ahead and give them a nice, hearty pour on top. There we go, perfect. Don't let it go to waste. While they're resting, drink a beer, and we'll plate dinner in a couple minutes. Oh, look at that, perfect. Just cut it to the thickness you want. We're gonna transfer 2 of these onions over here. I know the recipe called for 4 servings, but we're gonna plate 2 right now. 2 onions. Let's put on some parsley. This is the last step here to garnish. Pasta salad. Put a little of that on. I got my favorite steak sauce, 312 dry hop, to enjoy with the meal. Let's go ahead and see what this Wildfire beef tenderloin has. That's delicious. All right, I want to thank Wildfire for putting this meal kit together so I couldn't come to you. Peapod, thank you for delivering it and making it super easy to cook at home. Goose Island, always a pleasure. If you want to order this meal kit, just click below, it'll come right to you. This has been Cooking with the Dad. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Cheers. All right, this is all mine. That is really good. That is really, really, really good.